The name of the bank, I just discovered it 7 days ago. It's taken me 22 years. But it finally came up in February 2010 that the bank, B-A-N-Q-U-E, Credit, C-R-E-D-I-T, Agricola, A-G-R-I-C-O-L-E, had emerged, guess when? February of 2010. It just popped on the scene. It's now the largest bank in Europe. Have you ever heard about the bank Credit Agricola? I hadn't. And then I looked into where it came from, and it came from the Banque Lyonnaise. The Banque Lyonnaise got all the Suez Canal income into its treasury, and it was the largest bank in the world by 1900. Suez was around 1880, I think. They had become the largest bank in the world. And then I learned that that bank was the one that provided funds for the ethnic genocide of Rwanda. They gave the money to the Tutsis to kill the Hutus. That was about a 500,000 to a million person genocide. The Banque Lyonnaise suddenly had a fire. Hey, Rothschild, I'm sorry to hear about the fire. I said, shut up, you fool, and that's till next week. You know, that kind of a thing. It was a fire and destroyed all the records. And now the Banque Lyonnaise and Credit Agricola have come together and come out with this big new bank, Credit Agricola. The balance sheet is loaded with nothing. They are providing assets that do not exist. They're blowing up the bank as if it had a lot of capital in it, but it doesn't. What they intend to do, I'm getting ahead of myself. At the table with the Rothschilds, I was sitting next to the World Conservation Bank president, Michael Sweetman, and I said to him, Michael, this bank is getting 1/3 of the Earth's surface as an asset. All of the wilderness lands of the world are going into this bank. I said, and a bank needs an earnings engine. And wilderness areas aren't going to produce dividends and interest and so on. Where's the earnings engine in this bank? He said, we're working on it. I said, you're working on it, and you're going to be going into a seminar in a half an hour and want this bank to go into the UN and become a reality? He said, we're working on that. You'll have an opportunity to talk at the conference about your fears. I said, yeah, you're going to call on me, huh, Michael? He says, yes, I promise. I said, Michael, look me in the eye. Are you going to call on me at that conference? He said, yes, I promise. He didn't call on me. But I got the recording of the whole conference, and I'm going to play some of them for you right now. The first thing that really offended me about this bank was David Lang, an international banker from the bank, the Royal Bank of Canada, and he said, let's not tell the cannon fodder, which unfortunately populates the earth, let's not tell the cannon fodder about this bank. It would take too much time and money to do it. This is an elitist bank.